So, the first thing we will discuss right now is the most important mandatory insurance in Germany. Without it, no one, like not even a single person in Germany without this insurance, that is health insurance.
That's correct.
Yes. So, Marcel, tell us about health insurance, like private, public. What are your views? Which kind of health insurance are there, or anything like that an expat should know? Just imagine like one person is coming to Germany and he doesn't know about health insurance. So, what in simple words you will explain it to him?
Okay, so then we would definitely start with health insurance because that's the first thing you have when you come to Germany. There's no way around the health insurance. The health insurance, we have different providers, so there's not just one in Germany and you take it. There are many health insurances, but don't worry, 98% of the services of a public health insurances are the same. So only 2% are individual and 98 are the same. So you can't make anything wrong in here, to be honest. So it's not really a big deal. So then we have the liability insurance. For cars in Germany, if you have a car, it's legally necessary to have the liability insurance. For private purposes, it's not. Maybe it will come one day because that's the most important. In Germany, it's very simple. You might have noticed or you might know we are very bureaucratic. So it's very easy also to file a legal case here. So we are liable for any third-party damage we cause to someone else, which means we have to pay it. There can be small damages, like if I drop your camera now, you can tell me I have to replace it and then I have to replace it. That's a small deal now. But a bigger example, which won't happen often, but if it happens, it's important to be well covered. For example, you drive with a bicycle in the city and then you're on the street or you cross the street and you don't pay attention on the traffic so much. And because of this, an accident is caused. And now let's say it's only the car which is broken, then you have to pay for the car. But if also the driver is injured or worst case now can't work anymore, then you have to pay the wage of this person until this person is fit again, or worst case even the pension. That's the liability insurance. It's a no-brainer. It's also not expensive. It's very cheap though. So it should be between 5 and 12 euros. Depends if you're single, having family, and which quality you take. So then we have a household content insurance, Hausratversicherung in German. This is very important for your flat. So this covers you for any damage from fire, from water damage if a water pipe is breaking, and burglar if someone is stealing your stuff, and storm and hail. So if any of these happen, so external damages, then this insurance will replace all your stuff for the new value. You will still have the damage from, you have to organize everything, this is for sure, but you don't have the financial damage. Everything will be taken care of and you have no loss. Also, one thinking mistake people do, if you have a rented apartment, people say it's not my stuff, I don't need this. Well, if you leave the apartment and there has to be furniture at the end of the day, if it burns down, what do? So you need it. So you should have it, let's say it like that. Unless insurances is always a game. So if you're a millionaire or multimillionaire, it's not necessary because then you can afford to pay for these damages, of course. You only need an insurance if you don't have the money to cover it for yourself.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, then we have the legal insurance. Being a German, it's already good to have legal insurance, but I highly recommend for non-German residents, expats in here, to have a legal cover or legal insurance. Because of the bureaucracy, it's very easy to get a suit or lawsuit filed. So it can be because your neighbor doesn't like you, and then you have the police in front of your door, or you have some problems with the employer, you get kicked out because of some silly stuff or it's not fair, and they just try to get around the law because you are not so familiar with this, or you're not German, it's easy to treat you like this. And this legal insurance takes all the coverage for the lawyer, for the court expenses, and protects your law in Germany. This is very important too. Then we have a dental insurance.
Mhm.
You see, it's getting more and more into detail,
Yeah.
but it's, yeah, you will see. Because the health insurance in Germany,
Yes.
it is there to cover you, to make you function, to make you work.
Yes.
Which means if you have some issues with your teeth or an accident, then they will cover you to make you work again, so you can eat. Of course, that's important because
Yes.
without food, without eating, you
Yeah.
cannot function.
Yeah.
So you get gray stiffs in here, so you can
Okay.
eat. But it's not about being pretty.
Mhm.
And everyone likes to see your own smile in the
Yes.
mirror. At least I do.
Yeah.
So, and here,
Mhm.
the gap between it works
Mhm.
and you look pretty
Mhm.
is usually in the thousands. And for this in
Mhm.
Germany, we have a dental extra insurance, it's called, Zahnzusatzversicherung, to take care of this gap which would come up.
Mhm.
An example, if you have to replace 2 or 3 teeth, for example,
Mhm.
then it might cost you 800 euros for the functional part. This the government will cover.
Mhm.
But it might be 5,000 euros on top to have white, shiny teeth there instead of a gray stiff.
Mhm. Okay.
Yes. Then we have an accident insurance, private accident.
Mhm.
This one covers any financial damage next to hospital and so on. A hospital, doctor, everything will be taken care of, the public health insurance, of course. That's why we have it. You don't have to worry about anything in the medical care.
Mhm.
It's just about the consequences later. So if you're in the wheelchair, you have to make some changes in your life because you have to change your flat. You have to buy a car which can drive you as a
Mhm.
wheelchair owner, however you say it now.
Mhm.
This is paying you a lump sum, usually up to 500,000 euros,
Mhm.
to make sure that you have no financial consequences in your further life.
Mhm. Okay.